What is something you are pretty sure is going to happen in 2022?
I'm losing 75 pounds. It's gonna happen. I'm taking my life back. Edit. As a guy who has struggled with weight all their life. Struggled and battled an eating disorder for 11 years. Thank you all for the support and messages. Much love.
Disney will announce another remake of a classic movie which will ultimately be far worse than the original.
Bambi, starring Dwayne Johnson.
Watch one of these be drastically upvoted a month or two later since they came true.
Politics in the US will start ramping up in the summer since it is an election year.
I won't have to listen to whatever the F my upstairs neighbor is doing 24/7 because I'm moving, and then I'll be the upstairs neighbor doing weird poo 24/7.
Maybe your neighbor are actually you from the future.
Reminds me of that Neil Gaiman story about the guy going to hell and slowly turning into his own torturer.
Someone will post a "why are you still up" question here.
Gonna do this when every time zone has hit 2022. I will beat stage 4 cancer. Asterisk knocks on wood.
I have stage 4 colon cancer, which is now in remission. Keep fighting and stay positive, you're a warrior.
Kim Jong-un is gonna die and come back to life again.
Sounds like the plot of the next Kung Fury.
The 22nd of February 22 hours 22 minutes and 22 seconds will occur.
It's even on a Tuesday. We're learning the rest of the Greek alphabet.
If you lived in Florida in the past during hurricane season, you already got a beginner's course in the Greek alphabet.
Netflix will cancel a series too soon.
Still pissed about the cancellation of I'm Not Okay With This.
After a grueling 12 months of hard work, George R.R. Martin will type up another 3 pages of Winds of Winter.
After a grueling 12 months of hard work, George R.R. Martin will type up the title of Dream of Spring.
Winds of Winter will not be finished.
My mum being cancer-free. Been on chemo for 7 to 8 weeks. Has another 8 weeks, then surgery, then radiation. Tumor had already shrunk by 50% or so. Outlook is very good. F cancer.
F cancer. Your mom kicks ass. Best wishes.
Thank you.
Going to get some sweet photos from the James Webb Space Telescope.
I do not remember the Hubble Deep Field link. Then I took a course on extragalactic astrophysics and cosmology, with my professor throwing that picture at us on the very first slide of the very first lesson. By then, I had just studied enough physics to comprehend the scale of what we were looking at. When measuring apparent separations in the night sky, we use angles, which is appropriate since we are so far away from the objects. This measure does not change from sea level to the top of Mount Everest. For faraway stars, it would likely not change if we were to measure them on the Moon or even Mars. In observational astronomy, we use the width of our pinky finger to cover roughly 1 degree of the night sky. Degrees are generally divided into arc minutes, as 1 degree is 60 arc minutes wide. The deep field photo is roughly a square of side of 2.6 arc minutes. Take a ruler and measure the width of your pinky finger. Roughly 1 centimeter. Now divide that by 30. That is the width of the picture if you were looking at it with the naked eye. In that tiny section which your naked eye can barely resolve, there lie 3,000 objects, most of them are galaxies. Think that our galaxy has an estimated 100 billion stars. Most galaxies count stars in the order of billions too. In that barely perceptible section of the night sky, there are likely trillions of stars. It is estimated that the observable universe has about 200 billion trillion stars. What does mouthwash have to do with that? You use about 2 centiliters of mouthwash to rinse your mouth. If you were to use that quantity of water, you would have about as many molecules of water in your mouth as there are stars in the observable universe. Hubble was on low orbit. JW will be 4 times farther out than the Moon. It will look at objects in the infrared region, which normally clears out most cosmic dust from pictures. If you thought the picture of the black hole of Messier 87 was exciting, get ready for a new generation of pictures your wildest dreams could not even begin to fathom.
Burma will be liberated from the brutal regime, and I no longer have to risk death every time I go outside.
I pray for your revolution to succeed.
I saw a bit of the Queen's Christmas message yesterday and suddenly she is looking gaunt, thin and greatly worn out. Obviously she's very old as it is, but I then started looking at previous year's videos and she really appears quite ill, to me. I'm also reminded of those cases where a couple married for an extreme length of time tend to die within a short period of each other, like Bush Sr., Barbara Bush. So that's my prediction for 2022. I don't really care about the British royal family, but it will undeniably be a momentous world event when the Queen does pass.
Queen Elizabeth's mother lived till 101. With those genes and modern medicine, it isn't inconceivable that she'd go on for even longer. I believe at this point she's holding on just to save us from King Charles.
Someone's going to accidentally write 2021 as the date on their homework.
That won't happen to me, because I'm not in school anymore. Instead, I'll write 2021 on an important document for work.
Avatar 2 will get delayed again, the Blue People one that was supposed to come out in 2014-ish.
James Cameron just needs a few more months for nipple shots. The detail on the areola is going to be so high you're going to feel like you're being poked in the eye the entire film.
I'ma get my poo together.
Football fans to increasingly disregard all the controversies around the World Cup being held in Qatar as it edges closer.
More COVID, more weird weather, the beginning of 2024 election conversations, it's pretty much already happening.
Oh boy, would I love to be an American for once. French year, 2022 is our elections. Send me booze and I'll send some back in 2024.
Something will happen and a Redditor will comment how it's just like Black Mirror. Edit. I've never seen the show, but a few days ago I decided to comment on random stuff that it was just like Black Mirror, just to see what happens. I got downvoted sometimes, but I also got an award or something. It's extra funny now.
I will be cancer-free post-chemo, and this poo won't come back. I have a 2-year-old daughter and the thought of not being here for her is agonizing. It isn't an option. I need to be here for her. Edit. Thanks to everyone for their words of encouragement. It's a hard road, but I will get to the end healthy and cancer-free. 2022 is my year.
My husband is dead. I'll go through our first New Year's Day, Valentine's Day, anniversary, and kids' birthdays without him here. I will get used to sleeping alone. I will stop having nightmares about saving him, only to wake up and find it's not true. I will see our daughter graduate high school. I will applaud and tell her how proud he is. I will have to move out of the home my kids grew up in, because my mother-in-law's name is on the deed and she effing hates me. I will pretend to have the strength I need to make it through the year. I will try very, very hard not to kill myself because several people still rely on me.
Fellow widow, here. It does suck. It's not fair. Even breathing seems like a challenge. Every bump, every pothole you graze will knock you off course and make you want to give up. Your husband should still be with you. But it does get easier. You learn to deal with the bumps. You will laugh again, honest. You'll get through New Year's Day, the birthdays and all the other firsts you're going to encounter. I know this because I know lots of other widow who have been down this road. They're still on that journey. They hit potholes, but they've learned how to cope with them. They survived the firsts, just like you will. Don't be afraid to seek help from your doctor, from mental health charities. Look out for charities that focus on supporting widows. Certainly the UK has them. They will 100% get it, and understand what you're going through, because they've been there themselves.
On February 2nd, the calendar will read the 2nd of February 22. It will be the ultimate Taco Tuesday. We cannot waste this opportunity. We have the technology. Edit. It's actually February 22nd, 22, which means we have more time to prepare.
I'm really hoping to finish my statistics degree. I love stats, but advanced engineering mathematics, course I'm doing at the moment, is so dry, and quite a challenge. I can do it.
I'll finally become a doctor.
I'm pretty sure I'll make it to 1 year of sobriety. I posted this for myself. I didn't think anyone would see it. I didn't look at my phone for a while after posting until just now. The overwhelming support has absolutely brought me to tears. Thank you. It means more to me than I thought it could. This is one I think I'll look at when things get hard. Thank you.
I think you will too.
I want to speak good things into existence. COVID-19 will become very much so more manageable and our cases will be very low.
God, do I hope so.
The newly launched James Webb Telescope will discover an alien destructor fleet on its way to wipe us out. They don't want our resources, they've been monitoring our entertainment broadcasts for years and just want it to stop.
You mean they want more of single female lawyer, right?
Valve will not count to 3.
I will be disappointed with 90% of humanity.
Pretty sure the Queen is going to cark it.
David Attenborough is close too. He's like 1 month older than the Queen. It's weird too because I know no one else in the same job as him, and even though he's old as F, he's still producing content and the center of that world, whereas a lot of old PPL are more, they were famous 20 years ago.
Gloomy Redditors will try to outdo one another by glorifying depression and apathy.
Someone's gonna celebrate that they got into the Capitol a year ago and didn't get caught and then post that to social media and we're all gonna facepalm.
Very specific.
Specific, but completely possible, and knowing some people, will happen, mark my words. Asterisk, the squire named Mark brings me my dictionary. Thank you, Mark.
All of these are effing boring. 2021 served insane headlines, from celebs being cannibals to a Catholic priest marrying a woman. Here's my best efforts. Trump will gather a cabal of supporters at Mar-a-Lago to declare himself Grand Pumbar of everything. A massive feast will ensue at the climax of which Trump ritualistically humps his own daughter Ivanka like a mad Roman emperor. A Florida elected official will have a sex scandal after caught in bed with a lover by their spouse, who flings a baby alligator at the coupling pair in retribution. Betty White, now 100, has a passionate affair with Timothée Chalamet but breaks it off as she does not want to be, quote, tied down. Scientists at CERN develop working time machine, use it to go back and F Rasputin, to find out what the fuss was all about. For the first time satellites catch proof of alien ships passing Earth. The ships appear to lock the doors and do a rolling stop through our solar system.
The pyramid scheme known as NFTs will collapse.
Thank you for watching. We upload new videos every day, so be sure to come back for more fun. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video.